Anytime we have our families more involved, it just builds that foundation. The students see that the importance not just here at school, but it's also being important at home as well. And so it just promotes that education is important. And we're not only focused on education at school, but also at home. Trying to get kids engaged in different types of reading. So a lot of times they'll get stuck and then they are like, well, I don't necessarily like to read, but it's all about just finding the right niche for them. In this position, that's what my sole focus is.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, I like those. Tangled Up in Luck. Sloan and Amelia are they meet up in the middle for a school project about the Hall Jewels, and then they have to work together to find clues about it.
I liked the Mark Twain books. I like some of those, yeah.
Yeah, I like reading.
It's not my favorite, but lately I've been getting into it because of the passports and the quarter book.
I do love reading. It's one of my favorite things to do. Whenever I'm bored and I have absolutely nothing to do, I just lay down on my bed with the book I got from the library and then I just read it. I try to read a bunch of different series, but normally I go with the Twisted Fairy Tales because I don't know why, I just really love them.
And here I tell them one of the things I love about being in the library is I don't have to limit them. So they can pick, this is their free choice reading time. So you can read whatever you want, which is hopefully more motivating and getting them more engaged in wanting to read, which reading on level is important, but to build that love of reading, we want them to find things that they want to read and be able to choose their own. When Dr. Kelly was talking to me about our building goal this year being increasing literacy and that family connection, we just kind of blossomed with some different things that we're implementing and seeing how they go.
My parents sometimes will be like, okay, it's almost dinner time, but you have nothing to do and you're being crazy, so sit down on the couch and read a book. And not just a picture book that you just flip through again and again. You have to read a real chapter book.
So far, the kids have been super engaged, and I do feel like I have more students involved in independent reading this year than I did last year, and so that was the whole goal. So I feel like what we're doing is working, so that's great.